If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. To open the Customers page in QuickBooks Online, click the Customers link under the Customer Hub app in the My Apps bar. If needed to manually add your first new customer, click the Add Customer Manually button in the page to open a customer pane at the right side of the window. To manually add a new customer after initially adding customers, instead click the New Customer button in the upper right corner of the Customers page to open the same pane. The Customer pane is divided into Name and Contact, Addresses, Notes and Attachments, Payments, Additional Info, and Custom Fields sections. A toolbar appears in the upper right corner of the pane with buttons you can click to jump to the corresponding section. You can click the title of each section to expand or collapse its fields. In the Name and Contact section of the Customer pane, type the customer's name and contact information into the title, first name, middle name, last name, and suffix fields. You can type the customer's company name into the company name field. To choose how to display the customer's name after entering this information, use the Customer Display Name dropdown. Then type the customer's email address into the email field. You can enter the customer's phone into the phone number field. To add a CC or BCC email, type it into the CC or BCC fields. To add a mobile or fax number, type it into the mobile number or fax fields. You can enter any other customer contact number into the Other field. Then enter the customer's website into the Website field. If needed to choose how to print the customer's name on checks, enter the desired name into the Name to Print on Checks field. If this customer is a sub-customer of a larger parent customer, you can check the Is a Sub-Customer checkbox. Then choose the Customer's Parent Customer from the Parent Customer dropdown. To bill the parent customer, check the Bill Parent Customer checkbox. To bill this customer separately from the parent customer, uncheck this checkbox. If multi-currency is enabled, you can also select the customer's currency. In the Addresses section, enter the customer's billing address and shipping address into the fields provided. If the shipping address is the same as the billing address, enter the billing address and ensure the Same as Billing Address checkbox next to the shipping address label is checked. If not, uncheck this checkbox and then enter the shipping address into the fields provided. To show a mapped address in a web browser after entering an address if needed, click the Preview Address link below it. In the Notes and Attachments section, to add notes about a customer, type them into the Notes field. To add an attachment, click the Add Attachment link in the Attachments field. Use the open dialog box that launches to find the file to attach, click it to select it, and then click the Open button in the dialog box to upload and attach it to the customer record. In the Payments section, to set the customer's primary payment method, select a choice from the Primary Payment Method dropdown. Use the Terms dropdown to set the customer's default payment terms. To choose the default way to send the customer's forms, use the Sales Form Delivery Options dropdown. To select the language used to send customer invoices, select a choice from the Language to Use when you send invoices dropdown. To enter a customer's credit limit, Enter it into the credit limit field. In the Additional Info section, to set the customer's type, select the customer's type from the Customer Type dropdown. We'll discuss customer types in more detail in a later lesson, as you can also edit customer records to add them later if needed. To mark a customer as not taxable or tax-exempt, check the This Customer is Tax-Exempt checkbox. Customers are considered taxable unless this checkbox is checked. Then select why they are tax-exempt from the Reason for Exemption dropdown. You can enter the details for their tax exemption into the Exemption Details field. Alternatively, if the customer pays sales tax, select their default tax rate from the Select Tax Rate dropdown. For automatic sales tax calculations, this is often the automated based on location choice. If creating a customer who owed you money for past invoices as of the start date of your company file, enter the amount they owed into the Opening Balance field. Then use the As of Date field to select the start date of the company file. If entering a new customer acquired after starting your QuickBooks company file, leave these fields blank as the amounts they owe are recorded later by the invoices and other sales forms you create. In the Custom Fields section, enter any customer custom field values for the customer custom fields you have created. To create a new custom field for your customers if needed, click the Add Custom Field link in this section. Create the new custom field in the pane that appears, and then click the Save button to close the pane and return to the Customer pane. To save the new customer record into the customer's list when finished, click the Save button in the Customer pane. Alternatively, to cancel creating the customer, click the X button in the upper right corner of the Customer pane, and then click Yes in the Do You Want to Leave Without Saving prompt. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.